Have you ever stayed awake at night, replaying the same thought again and again? What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if things go wrong? Yes, overthinking, worrying too much, it eats our peace, it steals our joy. But what if I told you, even the most powerful man in the world once struggled with the same problem? This is the story of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, and what he discovered about worrying. Stay with me till the end, because this story might just change the way you see your own thoughts. Almost 2,000 years ago, Rome had a ruler. His name was Marcus Aurelius. He wore the crown. He commanded armies, he ruled over millions of people. But behind the golden throne, he was just like us, a man with fears. A man with restless nights. A man who sometimes thought too much. You see, Marcus was not only a ruler, he was also a philosopher. He wrote his thoughts down in a small book, a book that we now call Meditations. And in these writings, you can see his mind, struggling, questioning, worrying. He worried about war. He worried about sickness. He worried about death, about betrayal, about the future. He worried if he was strong enough to carry the weight of the empire. Yes, even an emperor had an anxious heart. One night, as the story goes, Marcus Aurelius sat alone in his chamber. Outside, the empire was in chaos. Enemies were preparing for war. His generals brought him reports of danger. Inside the city, whispers of betrayal spread like fire. And there he was, sitting at his desk, staring at a candle's flame, his mind spinning with what ifs. What if the enemy attacked tomorrow? What if the people turned against him? What if his decisions destroyed the empire? His chest grew heavy. His heart raced. He could not stop the storm of thoughts. Marcus realized the weight of worry was heavier than the weight of the empire itself, because battles can be fought on the field, but the hardest battle is fought inside the mind. So, he took a deep breath, and he wrote these words in his journal. If you are troubled by external things, it is not these things that disturb you, but your own judgment of them, and you have the power to take that judgment away. In simple words, Marcus was telling himself, it's not the problem that destroys us, it's how we think about the problem. He realized most of his worries were about things outside his control. The enemy's actions, the betrayal of others, the storms of tomorrow. But he also realized he could control something far greater, his own mind, his own response. And from that night on, he practiced a powerful habit. Whenever a worry came to him, he asked himself one question: can I control this? If the answer was yes, he acted. If the answer was no, he let it go. So, what about you? Right now, what are you worrying about? Your exams? Your career? What do people think about you? The future that hasn't even arrived yet. And you, my friend, have that same power. Remember this, most of the things you worry about will never even happen. The storms you imagine are often bigger than the storms that arrive, and the future is not for you to suffer in advance. So next time your mind spins with what ifs, pause, breathe, ask the question, can I control this? Then act. Or let go, because life is too short to live in fear of what may never come. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. So stop letting your mind be your prison. Let it become your freedom. And maybe, tonight, when you lie your head on the pillow, instead of worrying about tomorrow, you'll whisper to yourself, "I'll face life when it comes, but tonight. I choose peace."